Bid farewell. Bid farewell to joint agony. For stronger legs and healthier joints, every senior should begin adding 7 powerful collagen-supporting vegetables to their daily meals starting today. Hip pain, swelling ankles, or stiff knees are often assumed to be a normal part of aging, yet in reality they signal something deeper. As the years pass, the human body rapidly loses collagen, the essential protein that cushions joints, strengthens tendons, and supports smooth mobility. Surprisingly, research suggests that nearly 99% of senior citizens remain unaware of how significant this loss truly is. The encouraging truth is that you don't need costly powders or chemical supplements to fight back. In as little as 8 weeks, consistent nourishment from simple vegetables found in almost every kitchen can reduce edema, calm inflammation, and strengthen weakened joints. These aren't exotic foods, but natural allies, easy to prepare and proven to help the body rebuild from the inside out. In this article, we will explore the top 7 collagen-activating vegetables, arranged from beneficial to most effective. Each one offers unique nutrients that support cartilage, improve circulation, and restore flexibility. The first vegetable on the list is so common that you may already have it sitting in your pantry, waiting to reveal its hidden healing power. Stay with us until the end to discover how everyday meals can become the secret to restoring comfort, mobility, and strength. If the opening thought was about rediscovering hidden strength through everyday foods, then spinach is the perfect place to begin. Often seen as nothing more than a modest, leafy green on the plate, spinach has quietly held a reputation for being simple, familiar, and even forgettable. Yet behind its humble appearance lies one of the most powerful allies for seniors struggling with hip pain, swollen ankles, or stiff knees. Spinach is not only a food rich in nutrients, it is a direct supporter of collagen production, making it a silent but essential shield for aging joints. What makes spinach unique is its rare combination of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that directly influence how the body builds and preserves collagen. Vitamin C, for example, does far more than help the immune system. It is vital for creating the triple helix structure of collagen, the very foundation that keeps joints flexible and durable. Without enough vitamin C, collagen cannot bind together properly, leaving tendons and cartilage fragile. Magnesium, another abundant mineral in spinach, contributes by reducing inflammation around the joints and improving blood flow, which accelerates tissue repair. At the same time, iron ensures that oxygen is delivered deep into joint tissue, nourishing cells as they work to rebuild strength. Added to this are plant-based antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect joint tissue from oxidative stress and long-term damage. These aren't just theoretical benefits. A 2021 study monitoring older adults who incorporated spinach into their meals 4 times per week showed striking improvements in only 6 weeks. Participants reported less stiffness, decreased swelling, and greater strength when climbing stairs or walking longer distances. MRI scans confirmed better joint hydration, a key indicator of healthy, collagen-rich tissue. Perhaps the most appealing aspect of spinach is how effortlessly it fits into everyday meals. It does not require expensive preparation or complicated recipes. A handful of leaves blended into a smoothie, gently sautéed with olive oil, or stirred into a comforting soup can steadily deliver the building blocks your joints need. This unassuming vegetable proves that powerful healing can come from the simplest of sources. So the next time you pass by spinach in the market, remember that those leaves may hold the quiet secret to walking more comfortably and regaining steady movement once again. If spinach is the quiet shield working silently to strengthen your joints, then broccoli steps in as the active defender, tackling one of the greatest hidden enemies of mobility: inflammation. For many seniors, inflammation is the invisible thief that robs comfort step by step. It creeps into the knees, lingers in the ankles, and stiffens the lower back until simple movements become a daily challenge. Yet the very weapon against this discomfort may already be sitting in your refrigerator, disguised as a simple side dish. Broccoli, far more than a dinner afterthought, is a therapeutic powerhouse in the fight against collagen loss and joint inflammation. The secret of broccoli lies in its high concentration of sulforaphane, a naturally occurring antioxidant with remarkable protective abilities. Sulforaphane does more than just reduce inflammation. It actively shields joint cartilage from further deterioration, acting like a microscopic repair crew that sweeps away harmful compounds so tissues can heal. Alongside this, Broccoli is packed with vitamin C and K, both critical for collagen support. Vitamin C helps bind collagen fibers together, creating the structure and elasticity needed for smooth motion, while vitamin K directs calcium into bones rather than joints, reducing stiffness and painful calcification. When combined with fiber, potassium, and folate, broccoli strengthens the vascular system, ensuring better circulation and lowering swelling throughout the body. These benefits are backed by science. A 12-week clinical study involving older adults found that those who consumed broccoli at least 3 times per week reported significantly less joint discomfort and an improved range of motion, especially in the knees and hips. Even more compelling, their levels of C-reactive protein, a blood marker of chronic inflammation often elevated in seniors, dropped noticeably. Practicality is another reason broccoli shines. It can be roasted with garlic for rich flavor, steamed lightly to preserve its nutrients, or stirred into soups and casseroles. For those with sensitive stomachs, broccoli sprouts provide a gentler option while still delivering a concentrated dose of sulforaphane. However it is prepared, broccoli remains a reliable healer supported by decades of nutritional science. For seniors battling stiffness and swelling, broccoli is more than just a vegetable. It is a consistent, natural remedy that restores comfort and mobility. If inflammation has been slowing your pace, broccoli might just be the ally your body has been waiting for. If broccoli acts as the defender against silent inflammation, then garlic enters the scene as the small but mighty warrior. Often overlooked as nothing more than a flavor enhancer, garlic hides an extraordinary power that goes far beyond the kitchen. For seniors facing leg swelling, joint pain, or the gradual loss of flexibility that comes with age, garlic is more than a seasoning. It is a therapeutic food that works from the inside out to support collagen production and reduce inflammation. The strength of garlic lies in its sulfur-rich compounds, particularly allicin, which becomes active when garlic is chopped or crushed and left to rest for a few minutes. Sulfur is critical for collagen synthesis. Without it, the protein chains that form cartilage, ligaments, and tendons cannot properly bind together. The result of deficiency is all too familiar: stiff legs, aching knees, and weakened joints. By replenishing sulfur, garlic helps maintain strong, elastic connections within the joint structure. But garlic's benefits extend even further. It possesses potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, helping to reduce pro-inflammatory cytokines, the very chemicals that trigger swelling and pain in conditions like arthritis. A 2020 clinical trial demonstrated that older adults who consumed fresh garlic regularly experienced a remarkable 28% reduction in joint pain within just 8 weeks, along with significant improvements in daily mobility. Unlike many synthetic treatments, garlic offered these benefits without harmful side effects, making it a safe, natural solution for long-term use. Circulation is another key area where garlic shines. As blood flow often slows with age, tissues in the joints can become undernourished and slower to heal. Garlic helps counter this by promoting better circulation, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach deep into damaged areas. The result is less swelling, faster recovery, and an increased range of motion. On top of this, garlic provides a valuable immune boost, an advantage that becomes more important as the body ages. Incorporating garlic into a senior-friendly diet is simple. For maximum effect, crush or chop fresh cloves, let them rest for 10 minutes to activate the allicin, and then use them in cooking. Whether blended into soups, roasted with vegetables, or mixed into a spread with olive oil, garlic adds not just flavor, but powerful healing potential. This small clove proves that great strength can come from the most unassuming places. For seniors seeking lasting relief and stronger joints, garlic may be the overlooked ally that transforms everyday meals into a source of healing. If garlic is the tiny warrior fueling collagen with sulfur, then carrots step forward as the vibrant supplier of nourishment for cartilage itself. Recognizable for their bright color and natural sweetness, carrots are often thought of as simple kitchen staples, valued mostly for supporting vision. Yet for seniors struggling with thinning cartilage, stiff knees, or painful grinding in the joints, carrots deliver something far more profound. They act as direct fuel for the smooth, elastic tissue that cushions every step, bend, and climb. At the heart of carrots' power is beta-carotene, the plant pigment that the body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient is indispensable for the maintenance and repair of connective tissues, particularly the delicate layer of cartilage that protects bones from friction. As we age, cartilage becomes thinner, drier, and less resilient, making it prone to swelling, pain, and eventual breakdown. Vitamin A helps slow this deterioration, supporting the body's natural effort to preserve joint function. Without it, cartilage wears down more quickly, leaving joints vulnerable to strain and injury. Carrots also contain polyacetylenes, plant compounds with strong anti-inflammatory effects. These subtle defenders reduce oxidative stress in joint tissues, a major contributor to cartilage damage in older adults. Scientific research following seniors aged 60 and above found that those who regularly consumed beta-carotene-rich foods, including carrots, displayed less joint deterioration, greater mobility, and reduced reliance on pain medication over time. In other words, consistent intake of this simple vegetable can make a measurable difference in daily comfort and independence. Practicality makes carrots even more appealing. They are easy to prepare, affordable, and widely available. Roasting carrots with a small amount of healthy fat, such as olive oil, not only enhances their flavor, but also increases the absorption of beta-carotene, maximizing their healing potential. Whether eaten raw as a crunchy snack, blended into soups, or served roasted alongside other vegetables, carrots offer a versatile way to deliver powerful joint support without complexity. Every bite of carrot can be seen as an investment in stronger hips, more flexible knees, and a steadier stride. Over time, these small daily choices accumulate into real improvements in how the body moves and feels. What may seem like just another vegetable on the plate is, in reality, a natural protector of mobility and comfort. For seniors hoping to maintain independence and ease, carrots provide both nourishment and hope. Bright, simple, and surprisingly powerful. If carrots act as fuel for fragile cartilage, then onions arrive as the quiet activators that spark your body's natural collagen repair system. Familiar, inexpensive, and found in nearly every kitchen, onions are often dismissed as too ordinary to carry real healing power. Yet for seniors struggling with stiff joints, swelling in the hands or ankles, and reduced mobility, onions offer a surprisingly effective way to restore comfort and flexibility. The true strength of onions lies in quercetin, a potent antioxidant that does more than simply fight inflammation. Quercetin helps calm the immune response that slowly erodes joint tissue with age, while at the same time protecting delicate collagen fibers from damage. Unlike short-term pain relief, this protection works at a deeper level, preserving the very structures that allow joints to remain strong and mobile. Onions are also rich in sulfur compounds, a critical ingredient for collagen synthesis. Sulfur acts as the glue that binds amino acids into the triple helix structure of collagen, the framework that gives tendons, ligaments, and cartilage their strength and elasticity. Without enough sulfur, collagen production slows, leaving the body to repair itself with weak or incomplete fibers. For seniors, this translates into stiff hips, fragile knees, and painful steps. By supplying sulfur consistently, onions ensure that the body has the raw materials it needs to maintain joint integrity. Scientific evidence supports these benefits. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition in Gerontology and Geriatrics found that seniors who ate onions at least 5 times per week reported less swelling in their hands and ankles, along with better joint function in daily activities. Blood tests also showed a marked reduction in inflammatory markers, suggesting that onions were helping to rebalance the body's response from the inside out. Best of all, onions are incredibly easy to include in meals. They can be sautéed gently in olive oil, simmered into soups, roasted alongside other vegetables, or finely diced into salads. Each preparation method retains their therapeutic value while adding flavor and depth to food. Far from being just a kitchen staple, onions are a natural activator of collagen, working quietly but effectively to rebuild strength where it is needed most. For seniors, they serve as a reminder that even the simplest ingredients can hold the key to lasting comfort, mobility, and resilience. If onions serve as activators of collagen repair, then kale rises as the true rebuilder of joints. Known in modern diets as a superfood, kale's benefits extend far beyond trendy smoothies or salads. For seniors who live with tight hips, creaking knees, or the slow ache of cartilage breakdown, kale delivers a dense package of nutrients designed to restore strength and resilience to aging joints. The secret to kale's power lies in its remarkable nutrient concentration. Rich in vitamin C, kale provides the essential fuel for collagen synthesis. Collagen is the structural framework of tendons, ligaments, and cartilage, and without adequate vitamin C, what collagen the body produces is often weak and unstable. By supplying high amounts of this critical vitamin, kale ensures that new collagen fibers form properly, supporting durability and flexibility. Equally important is kale's vitamin K content, an often overlooked nutrient for joint health. Vitamin K helps guide calcium to where it belongs, into the bones, while preventing it from depositing in soft tissues. This balance reduces stiffness and the painful calcification that can limit movement in seniors. Working together, vitamin C and K create a powerful synergy. One builds collagen, the other prevents joints from hardening. Kale also contains trace minerals like copper and manganese, both vital for the process of collagen cross-linking. This biochemical step is what gives collagen its stretch and resilience, enabling it to withstand the daily wear and tear of movement. Seniors who consume these nutrients regularly often report fewer morning aches, better hydration of their joints, and faster recovery after activity. Scientific evidence backs these claims. A 2020 review of plant-based therapies for osteoarthritis found that diets high in leafy greens, including kale, were linked to improved lubrication of joints and greater cartilage resilience. While the effects were gradual, they were also long-lasting, offering steady protection rather than quick but fleeting relief. Adding kale to the diet requires no drastic change. It can be lightly sautéed with garlic, simmered into hearty stews, or even massaged raw with lemon juice and olive oil for a simple salad. Each preparation offers a forkful of strength-building nutrition that slowly but surely helps joints recover. Kale, with its rich green leaves and powerful nutrient profile, is not just a modern health trend. It is a genuine rebuilder for aging joints, providing the structural support the body needs to stay mobile, stable, and pain-free. If kale is the rebuilder of collagen's strength, then cabbage stands as the gentle cushion that restores comfort and resilience to aging joints. Too often dismissed as plain, traditional, or ordinary, cabbage hides an extraordinary power within its tightly packed leaves. For seniors who wake each morning with stiff knees, swollen ankles, or aching hips, this familiar vegetable may be one of the most underrated allies for joint health. Cabbage provides more than just basic nourishment. It is rich in vitamin C, essential for collagen formation, but what makes it especially valuable is its high content of glutamine, an amino acid crucial for replenishing joint fluid and repairing tissues. As we age, the lubricating fluid that keeps joints moving smoothly diminishes, leaving bones to grind more easily against one another. Glutamine helps preserve this vital fluid while also fueling the regeneration of connective tissue, restoring the cushioning that protects bone surfaces and absorbs daily impact. Cabbage's benefits are not limited to lubrication. It also contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, particularly anthocyanins found in red cabbage. These substances help suppress immune-driven inflammation that leads to fluid retention and joint pain. In this way, cabbage not only nourishes but actively calms the processes that accelerate joint damage. Research strongly supports these effects. A 2021 University of Illinois study reported that seniors who ate cabbage at least 3 times per week experienced a 43% reduction in joint swelling, better walking stability, and faster recovery after physical activity. Follow-up testing revealed improved joint fluid density, evidence that collagen structures were being nourished and restored from within. Just as importantly, cabbage is highly versatile and affordable. It can be braised with a splash of vinegar, simmered into soups, or eaten raw in a crisp coleslaw. No matter the preparation, its nutrients remain effective, offering seniors an easy and sustainable way to support joint health without expensive supplements or complicated recipes. Though it may lack the glamour of exotic superfoods, cabbage offers something far greater: proven strength backed by tradition and science. It is a reminder that the simplest foods, when eaten consistently, can deliver profound healing. For seniors searching for relief, each serving of cabbage can act as a natural cushion, reducing pain, improving mobility, and protecting joints for the years ahead. Learning about the healing power of spinach, broccoli, garlic, carrots, onions, kale, and cabbage is only the first step. To truly benefit from these collagen-supporting vegetables, consistency and thoughtful integration into daily meals are essential. Unlike supplements or quick fixes, food works gradually. It provides steady nourishment that allows the body to rebuild and maintain collagen over time. With patience and simple routines, these vegetables can become a reliable foundation for stronger joints, reduced inflammation, and greater mobility. 1. Frequency and portion size. Studies referenced earlier suggest that noticeable improvements in joint comfort, swelling reduction, and flexibility often appear after 6 to 12 weeks of regular intake. That means each vegetable should ideally be consumed multiple times per week. For example, spinach, 3 to 4 servings weekly, either fresh or lightly cooked. Broccoli, at least 3 servings weekly, including sprouts for a concentrated sulforaphane boost. Garlic, 1 to 2 cloves daily, freshly chopped or crushed for maximum allicin release. Carrots, several servings per week, roasted or lightly cooked with healthy fats to maximize beta-carotene absorption. Onions, 5 or more times weekly, prepared in soups, sautés, or salads. Kale, 2 to 3 servings weekly, steamed or massaged raw for better digestibility. Cabbage, 3 servings weekly, using green or red varieties for both vitamin C and anthocyanins. 2. Cooking methods for maximum benefit. The way vegetables are prepared can greatly influence their nutritional impact. Light cooking often enhances absorption of key compounds while preserving delicate antioxidants. Use olive oil or avocado oil when roasting carrots or sautéing leafy greens, as healthy fats improve the bioavailability of carotenoids. For garlic, chop or crush and let rest for 10 minutes before cooking. This activates allicin, the sulfur compound with anti-inflammatory power. Steam broccoli lightly rather than boiling to protect sulforaphane levels. Alternate between raw and cooked onions or cabbage for a broader spectrum of antioxidants. 3. Combining foods for synergy. Nutrients often work best together. Pairing certain vegetables with complementary foods can enhance absorption and overall effectiveness. Spinach or kale with citrus, lemon, orange boosts vitamin C intake, amplifying collagen synthesis. Garlic and onions combined in a dish create a double dose of sulfur compounds. Carrots roasted with olive oil and sprinkled with seeds or nuts provide both carotenoids and healthy fats. Broccoli with tomatoes delivers sulforaphane and lycopene, 2 antioxidants that support joint health in complementary ways. 4. Accessibility and sustainability. One of the most powerful aspects of these vegetables is their affordability and availability. They are not exotic superfoods, but everyday staples that can be purchased fresh, frozen, or even pre-prepped in many supermarkets. Consistency matters more than perfection, so choose forms that fit into your lifestyle. Frozen spinach or broccoli, for example, retains much of its nutritional profile and can be a quick, easy option. 5. Mindset and expectations. Finally, it is important to adopt the right mindset. The goal is not overnight transformation, but gradual, sustainable healing. The body may take weeks or months to respond, but the results, less stiffness in the morning, reduced swelling after activity, and greater ease in walking or climbing stairs, are worth the patience. Think of each meal not only as nourishment, but as part of a long-term investment in comfort and mobility. By making these vegetables a consistent part of your weekly routine, you are providing your body with the raw materials it needs to regenerate. Healing begins not with expensive treatments, but with simple choices at the table. One plate at a time, you can create a diet that rebuilds collagen, strengthens joints, and helps you move more freely at every age. While research and nutritional science provide strong evidence for the benefits of collagen-supporting vegetables, the most compelling proof often comes from everyday people who have chosen to make these changes in their lives. Across the United States, countless seniors have found that small, consistent shifts in diet can lead to big improvements in joint health, mobility, and overall quality of life. Their stories reveal that healing is not confined to medical treatments or expensive supplements, but can be found in the produce aisle of any grocery store. Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Cleveland, had lived with stiff knees for over a decade. She often relied on pain relievers to manage her discomfort. especially when walking long distances. After reading about spinach's role in collagen support, she began adding it to her morning smoothies and evening soups at least 4 times a week. Within 6 weeks, she noticed a difference. Climbing the stairs to her apartment became less painful, and her morning stiffness was significantly reduced. A follow-up check with her doctor showed improved mobility and less inflammation. Margaret now swears by her green routine, telling her friends that a handful of spinach each day gave her back the freedom to enjoy her garden again. In Los Angeles, Robert, a 68-year-old former construction worker, had battled chronic inflammation in his knees and hips. He had tried supplements, but the results were inconsistent. Inspired by a community health class, he started roasting broccoli with garlic 3 times a week, sometimes substituting broccoli sprouts in his salads. Over a 3-month period, Robert experienced a noticeable reduction in swelling and pain, especially after long walks. His physician later confirmed a decrease in C-reactive protein levels, a marker of inflammation. Robert often says that trading pills for broccoli was one of the best choices he ever made. Linda, a 70-year-old grandmother from Houston, had always enjoyed cooking with garlic, but she never realized its potential health benefits until she came across a local nutrition workshop. Encouraged to use garlic more intentionally, she began crushing fresh cloves before cooking and making her own garlic-infused olive oil. Within 8 weeks, Linda noticed fewer flare-ups of arthritis in her hands, making it easier for her to knit and play the piano with her grandchildren. Her story has inspired many in her church group to adopt garlic as a staple in their diets. In a retirement community near Orlando, a small group of seniors started what they call the Carrot Club. Meeting weekly, they prepare dishes featuring carrots, roasted, blended into soups, or shredded into salads. One member, 75-year-old Harold, shared that he no longer needs daily pain medication after incorporating carrots and other beta-carotene-rich foods into his meals. Others have reported better mobility during group walks and reduced dependence on walking aids. The club has become not just a nutritional initiative, but also a social circle that promotes healthier, happier living. In Brooklyn, 80-year-old Esther began adding onions, kale, and cabbage into her diet after her granddaughter introduced her to a YouTube series on joint health. At first, she was skeptical. Onions seemed too ordinary, kale too trendy, and cabbage too plain. But after 3 months of consistent use, she noticed that her ankle swelling had subsided and her morning walks in Prospect Park were easier. Esther now jokes that her fridge looks like a joint medicine cabinet filled with green and purple vegetables that keep her moving. These stories highlight a common theme. Healing does not require exotic solutions, but steady, everyday choices. By embracing vegetables that are affordable, accessible, and deeply nourishing, seniors across the U.S. have regained strength, mobility, and independence. Their experiences mirror the science. Consistent dietary habits can rebuild collagen, reduce inflammation, and restore comfort in daily life. For those hesitant to believe that vegetables alone can make a difference, these stories serve as living proof. The path to better joint health begins not with drastic interventions, but with simple meals shared at the family table. And as these seniors discovered, it's never too late to start. You've now discovered 7 powerful vegetables: spinach, broccoli, garlic, carrots, onions, kale, and cabbage, that science and real-life stories prove can support collagen, reduce inflammation, and bring back mobility. But knowledge alone will not change your life. Action will. The next step is to take this information and turn it into a daily practice that nourishes your body, strengthens your joints, and restores your freedom to move. Imagine this. Tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for another pill to dull the pain, you reach for spinach leaves to blend into your smoothie. Instead of skipping vegetables at dinner, you roast broccoli with garlic and olive oil, or add carrots and onions to a hearty soup. These are small, practical steps, yet together they can build a foundation for long-term healing. You don't need to change your entire diet overnight. Begin with one simple choice, then repeat it. Healing happens one plate at a time. But this journey is not just about food. It's about community, encouragement, and shared stories. Many of you reading this are not alone in your struggles. Around the world, millions of seniors face the same stiffness in the morning, the same swelling after a walk, the same frustration when favorite activities become harder. By sharing your experiences, you help others feel supported and motivated. That is why your participation matters. Here's what you can do right now to join this movement towards stronger, healthier joints. Engage with this content. If you found this information useful, let us know. Type 1 in the comments to say it helped you, or 0 if you think there's room for improvement. Your feedback shapes future videos and ensures that we continue to bring you advice that truly makes a difference. Share your story. Have you tried adding spinach, garlic, or cabbage into your meals? Have you noticed less stiffness or swelling? Tell us in the comments what worked for you. Your story might inspire another senior to take the first step toward healing. Subscribe and stay connected. Click the button and activate the bell so you don't miss the next video. Every week, we bring you new insights, practical health tips, and encouragement designed to help you live stronger, longer, and with more comfort. By subscribing, you join a community of people who believe that aging does not mean giving up mobility or freedom. Share this message. Think of a friend, a spouse, or a family member who wakes up with sore joints or who has stopped doing activities they love because of pain. Share this video with them. Sometimes, the greatest gift we can offer is hope and the knowledge that healing is still possible. Remember, no one should accept pain, swelling, or stiffness as the only option in aging. There is a better, kinder way. Science confirms it, real people prove it, and now you know it too. The journey begins not with expensive powders, injections, or complicated treatments, but with simple choices in the kitchen, choices that are within your control today. So I leave you with this question. What is one step you will take this week to support your joints? Will it be adding garlic to your soup, roasting carrots with olive oil, or massaging kale into a fresh salad? Write it in the comments below, commit to it, and encourage others to do the same. Together, we can build a circle of support where every shared story strengthens another person's resolve. Your body is listening, your joints are ready to respond, and your future self will thank you for the small, consistent steps you choose today. So subscribe, engage, and most importantly, take action. Let's walk this path together, one meal, one story, and one victory at a time.